Hey, what up? Welcome back to the Kyle and Andrew podcast, episode 1.5. Not quite the tester.
I just graduated middle school. It's pretty cool.
And I am a fully bearded old man. Today, me, Drew Nature, and Kyle, Absolute, we're chatting about the Netflix show Punisher coming out. It is here onto Netflix. The one strong platform is maybe not doing as good as it used to be, as the rumors have it. But let's see. Bernthal? John Bernthal is Frank Castle, returning.
Right. No,
this
it's for the directors, the actors, like John Bernthal is definitely a great actor as Punisher. Wasn't sure about him in The Walking Dead, but man, he brought Punisher to life,
Yeah.
It's great. Hard, it's just better than Thomas Jane in the movie.
Yeah, all the Punisher movies so far have been dumpster fires in overall value.
I mean, the second one is more gritty and, violent. But yeah, the first one had more acting and more character. But the actors couldn't get that grit like the second actor did in the role. Like, he had the grit, but there's just too much violence for it to be and not any plot, honestly.
Yeah, the plot was barely serviceable.
But it sucked, he wasn't ever gritty enough. He never, I don't know. Plus, he had to go against John Travolta, so.
Yeah.
Who wants to see him win?
What man wants to go one-on-one with John Travolta?
Yeah. But the Punisher, the new one, John Bernthal, he was pretty awesome. He was so gritty, and even though his acting when his family died wasn't the greatest, you felt it, like.
Do you think that he portrayed a character with, like, mental illness appropriately, or do you think that was just, like, bad acting and accidental?
I believe that he had, PTSD, but I think that he directed it in the wrong way, which led to his character's development. So I don't think it was his acting at all. I mean, I got, totally what was going for it. But do I think that's believable? Maybe. I mean, everything's believable. I mean, like,
it's a comic book movie about a blind guy. I mean,
exactly.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think he did a great job with it. Especially the scene with him and the Irishman. Like, I can't wait to see what he does in the next Punisher show, and I hope they bring the violence and the grit to it that, like, Daredevil had, but, like, more. Like, Netflix show. I mean, they can easily make it rated, TVMA.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Netflix really came out strong with the characters from the Defenders, with Daredevil and Jessica Jones season 1s. They're so good. And then Iron Fist seemed to just be, like, the worst of the bunch.
Second half of Luke Cage sucked.
Yeah.
The bag sucked. The action sucked. And then they had a new director for Iron Fist who just, like, sucked. Like, his intro when Iron Fist was, like, doing the flips and the kicks was like, oh, yeah, that's Iron Fist. And then in the show, he didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Nothing. So it's like...
They got a little cultural appropriation going on with how they change people's races.
Yeah, I didn't really have a problem with that.
No, I'm just kidding.
His girlfriend was Asian, so...
Yeah.
And he's white in the fucking comics and blonde hair.
Well, what about Elektra? Elektra's this little petite Asian girl. She's not like a tall.
Yeah, she was Greek. But yeah, she was like 6'1". She was strong, and she was like the first Elektra. God, everyone gave her shit for. Sorry, Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner was a good Elektra. Yeah.
She was. She had the muscle mass. She was tall. Like.
Yeah.
That was my only complaint with Wonder Woman, is that she didn't have any muscle mass.
Right, yeah.
She was a god, granted, but if she spent her whole life training, she'd have some muscle mass. I don't give a shit if you're a woman or not, like. But she had none, like, it's just nothing, like.
He had the magical power of being written as a ninja.
Yeah, exactly. It's just sad that Elektra never like took control of the hand completely, and like before all of a sudden some murder.
Yeah.
Like you should have been like vetted into that. Like,
Yeah. And then the Defenders just has kind of not really. Hasn't panned out.
I thought it was great. I mean, it wasn't the best. Like, not anywhere near Daredevil season 1, or even 2, or Jessica Jones. But I thought it was great. Like when they brought them together, it was awesome. The fight scenes were great, way better than Iron Fist. Way better. Like just he finally looked like Iron Fist, but it still isn't like his cartoon or whatever video game image of the fucking intro. Which it should be. That should be what he does. He should be able to flip and kick, and when he needs to use his Iron Fist, he can. But like, it's mostly be kicks and dodges and shit. But it's not.
Right?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Instead, Daredevil can beat him in a fight. Like.
It's really interesting where Punisher kind of fits in this universe because his superpower is shooting people with guns. Like, his show's going to have to be different than Luke Cage. Luke Cage kind of, he stands up to guns, but he punches.
He's the Boy Scout. He's Captain America.
Yeah. But it's going to be like, headshot, 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 headshot.
Black of America.
Yeah. Vigilante of America.
I mean, yeah, he took down like 4 gangs in like half a season of Daredevil.
Yeah. So Punisher's got to take, his own show's got to take that kind of route with just kind of a gritty, like, gonna just be people getting mowed down.
I mean, I think that like they have to go to a different city.
Yeah.
If they don't, it would not make sense. Because there's already 4 superheroes in this world, and Punisher's already met who killed his family, and he's killed them. But then he has this lead, and the lead should definitely be in another city than New York.
Yeah.
It just has to be like.
I think they got to keep up with the kind of the character that they established from Daredevil, this deeply flawed person who has gone through a lot and is very kind of confused by their own actions, but is compelled.
But it's just, if it's in New York, then it doesn't make sense because then he'd be trying to kill the Kingpin and he'd be trying to kill the Hand. But he's not. He doesn't give a shit about them, which means that whoever he's doing after in regards to his family's murder has to be somewhere else.
Right.
And not Queens, not Brook, like they have to be somewhere else, really.
Yeah.
They're definitely not going to do that. He's definitely going to be in New York.
Yeah.
And that's what's threatening. Because it's all this connected universe, and he definitely would have been there if the Hand was blowing up the goddamn city, but no, if he has his own thing to do, but he can't go out when the city's crumbling.
I just gotta bring this up just because it's kind of bugged me in Batman versus Superman how the cities are so damn close. Like, just so unrealistic.
Yeah.
It's like in Star Wars when the thing blows up like 5 planets and they're all within view. And then it's the same in Star Trek. The planet Vulcan blows up, but Spock can see it from the moon. It's like a lot of J.J. Abrams projects just... They have a really unrealistic field of view for space scenes.
I don't really know anything about Star Trek or Star Wars or whatever. But
but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, we're back. We're here talking about Punisher, the new Punisher series coming out. Daredevil, Netflix. One thing, Kyle, I don't know if you knew this. Netflix is $20 billion in debt.
$20 billion in debt? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, $20 billion. They have $15 billion in streaming content obligations and $4 billion in total gross debt, according to Netflix.
Why wouldn't they use their profits to make the shows that they're making?
Well, they get investors to pay millions of dollars to make a whole bunch of new content, and their 104 million subscribers don't quite pay as much per month as that.
Well, why should they pay for the investors? Like,
They're in debt to the investors. They're in.
Correct. Why are they paying the investors? Like, the investors should pay for the
Yeah.
content of the show because they know Netflix is going to succeed. If not, then why would they put up the money?
Well, that's the thing. It's like they're starting a new business and they just haven't broke even yet with their profits, and they're trying to expand into new markets, into Korea, into Latin America, and so they're producing. They want Netflix content creators said they want 50% of their content to be original, so they can be an essential TV service just like cable.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Good luck.
yeah, right. Well, we know that Disney pulled out their shows. They're going to be gone from Netflix by 2019.
Right.
Family Guy, Futurama, all those shows have been pulled. All the first season.
Yeah. I mean,
And then,
they can't compete with Disney.
yeah, and Fox. So once Disney and Fox pull out, Netflix wants to be able to compete with them.
I mean, F-bomb Fox. I mean, once Disney pulls out, they lose.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, Netflix has been making a ton of new anime and a ton of TV shows and movies.
But then that would just mean they would compete in Asia.
Yeah.
The TV market.
Right, yeah.
Honestly,
and they have top-notch anime producers. They have all the names, so it's going to get picked up.
Once Disney makes their own channel, it's going to be over.
Anime?
No,
Oh, just a TV channel?
Yeah, their channel. Like, no, Disney's going to make their own channel. Going to have all their movies, Star Wars, the Marvel, like everything Disney. Aladdin.
It's going to be like a streaming service?
Yeah, and then they're going to have their own TV shows that they make and shit. Like, once they do that, it's over.
Dude, did you hear that Inhumans is already canceled?
I did hear that a couple seconds ago. I haven't confirmed that yet, but that's crazy. I mean, the critics hated it, but it did pretty well the first night it came on. So I can't believe that.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
It did better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.'s season finale. And personally, yeah, I mean, I thought the first couple shots of it were really amazing. Like, the IMAX, whatever, like, it was really cool.
Yeah.
The plot was cool. There was a couple things, I'm not going to spoiler.
It looked a little cheesy to me. I haven't watched it, but it doesn't surprise me that massive fan outrage over the first 2 episodes would cause the studio to cancel.
I mean, I saw all those things, and yeah, most people hated it, but
well, we'll have to see if Punisher is able to, pull out the quality that they had from the first few Daredevil seasons, even though Netflix might be looking at Punisher like maybe it's not worth it.
I mean, I saw the quality in Humans. I thought it was really great.
Yeah.
The script wasn't that great, but the scenes in the
They shot half of it in IMAX.
Yeah, like the Black Bolt, he was awesome. He didn't say a goddamn word the whole time, but he was still awesome.
Yeah.
And Dick, like, I mean, no spoilers, but like, she was awesome. Like,
yeah.
I really, she was great. I was surprised because I thought it was going to suck too in the trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope that they put effort in on Punisher, because if they don't, then it's going to fucking suck. I mean, it suck.
Yeah, you were saying to me how you were hoping that Disney would pick up season 3 of Daredevil before Netflix, and that the quality would be.
Because it's all about the money that you're putting in the project.
Yeah.
Just like Iron Fist and Luke Cage and the Defenders.
Well, Bullseye's going to be in season.
Like, if they would have had the money that the Inhumans had for the Defenders, it would have been light years better. Light years better. It's still great. It's still so well done, but I mean, just the action scenes would have been awesome. Iron Fist would have been awesome. Like,
yeah. I mean, Jessica Jones pulled it off with a small budget. If your writing is good and your content revolves around a small budget, but when you're dealing with a superpowered ninja who needs a bunch of CGI every episode,
yeah.
You
Exactly.
need a bigger budget.
You do. It needs to be like a movie, which is what they tried to do with the Inhumans, but it just didn't pan out because they had a director.
Yeah.
Because he directed Iron Fist, which was
It's embarrassing, honestly. The previews for the Inhumans look embarrassing.
They're awful. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it's fine when you actually watch it. And like you say, if you're going to compare it to Green Arrow or something, or Supergirl, then yeah, you set the bar really low.
God, yeah, like light years, yeah.
Light years.
Light years, yeah. Which is why I don't get why people are bitching about it online so much. Like this is the worst thing ever. I'm like, yes, better than any fucking episode of the Arrow or Supergirl or like. God.
Yeah. People are spoiled by the most expensive look now, and then if it's not the most expensive thing, then that's the problem, because then you have to throw more and more money
it seems like they're expecting. It seems like they're expecting it to be a movie Marvel, but then it was like a Marvel TV show that was just really well done. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
And after hearing so much negative things about it, when I watched it, I didn't have, I didn't think it would be good at all. Like, I thought it was totally shitty. But I pretty well done. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was definitely better than Arrow or Supergirl. Like.
All right, man. Should we wrap it up? Is there anything else you want to say about?
Yeah. Fuck DC, Marvel all the way. Disney's gonna run the shit. That's all I gotta say.
Right on.
Bring on the Flame War.
Yeah, man. I'm a kind of a fan of DC. I like, not as much as Marvel, but I don't hate on DC. I like them both, and having healthy competition is good. And I kind of support DC just as being the underdogs. They've made a lot of mistakes, but obviously we're talking about Marvel property, The Punisher, and we'll see how season 1 of Punisher goes. But honestly, I don't know if the time of superhero movies has passed. I think we're still in the heyday. You got Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers and Infinity War. They're gonna smash this. So if Punisher can be another great hit,
there's no heyday on superhero movies. That's ridiculous. America will never get tired of superhero movies.
Maybe not.
Good guy versus the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's what the cowboy and Western movies were in the 20s. America will never get tired of that. Like, they can, just like Jessica Jones, it was like a detective story. Guardians of the Galaxy was a space story. It was like Star Wars,
Yeah.
Captain was like a spy, fucking movie. Like, they can do everything they want with it. Like, America will never get tired of it because it's all different all the time.
Yeah.
They might all be owned by Disney, but they're all the goddamn same.
It's true. And that's why if they focus on making quality over quantity and they weed out the garbage, they'll have a lot more results. Better results.
But thank God Marvel's producing quantity and quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unlike DC, who just produces garbage. So.
Yeah. All right, man. Hail Netflix. This has been Kyle and Andrew podcast, episode 1.5, talking about Netflix and Daredevil. Check out Equalized, where you can get a whole bunch of music reviews and concert footage. A little company.
And I'll put my number in the description if you want to date me, because I'm so single.
All right. And, leave your number in the comments below, and Kyle will call you. But pics first. So. Yeah,
dick pics most likely. So.
18 and over, kids.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Anyway, I'll cut that part out. Don't worry.
No, save me from jail time.
Okay. All right, kids. I'm turning it off now. All right.